Now let's turn our attention to the Big Easy, and let's break down the New Orleans Saints and what they did in the 2025 NFL Draft. Kicking off in round 1, the Saints selected Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle out of Texas, with the 9th overall pick. And I'll say this, the Saints needed linemen badly, so the position makes sense. Banks wasn't always viewed as a top 10 lock during the process, but there was upside there. This guy has frame, he has athleticism, and his footwork to anchor the left side of that line for the next decade. This is a safe pick and fills a huge need. With that being said, I got to give them a B on day 1. This is not a home run, but a solid double down the line. This is a smart play. So smart, safe, whatever, you still get a B, because a B is a safe, smart grade there, right? Now, day 2, though. This is where things get a lot more complicated. With the 40th overall pick, the New Orleans Saints selected quarterback Tyler Shough out of Louisville, right? Here's the thing. Shough has arm talent. He's a leader, but he also has a string of injuries and hasn't stayed on the field consistently. The Saints clearly think he can be the future, but this feels like a reach at number 40. High risk, medium reward. And then round number 3. They went defense, grabbing Vernon Broughton, a defensive lineman out of Texas also. And then Jonas Sanker, a safety out of Virginia. Both are solid depth pieces, but neither screams instant impact in my opinion. And that's where the issue is here. The value wasn't quite there. There were better defensive options on the board. So day 2, the Saints got to get a C+. They filled needs, but maybe not with the best players available. Day 3, though. I actually like what they did in day 3. I had to go back and watch film on a lot of these guys, but the more I watched the film, the more I liked what they did. Linebacker Danny Stutsman from Oklahoma is a tackling machine. He's a bit types in the hips, but he does play downhill. He plays fast, and he has a right mindset to eventually replace Demiro Davis and on that linebacking court. Now, Quincy Riley, the corner from Louisville, come over to thanks to a trade from the Washington for Marshawn Lattimore, and I think this kid's got starting potential. It's a very, very solid addition. Quincy Riley guys will start by week 2 in that New Orleans Saints defense. Then they drafted running back Devin Neal out of Kansas. This guy's a sleeper pick. He's a chain mover. He's a red zone weapon, and if given the chance, he could carve out a legit role behind Alvin Kamara. I like the 1-2 punch in the NFL, a lot of what teams are starting to do with that 1-2 punch. Now, then there's the tight end, Moliki Matavao, the edge rusher, Vlade Dids. Both guys were picked in the late 7th. Man, like, once I struggle with names, I'm fucked, right? But I am not expecting out of these much from these slots. But Diggs, don't be shocked if he makes some noise off the edge in the preseason. He's got twitch and tendencies that go a long way in this league. So day 3 gets a B- grade. There are no stars, but strong depth and a few guys that could crack the rotation early. So the final verdict is, fact is, the Saints did not crush this draft, but they filled holes. They took calculated risk and got better overall. The jury is still out on Stroud, but if he hits, this draft could be much better for the years down the road. So overall, like I said, guys, I'm giving them a B-. Not flashy, not perfect, but laid the foundation they need in the trenches for key rotational spots. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and remember, guys, we are live every Monday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. But let's get into the comments and see what you guys are talking about, and let's discuss your thoughts. Now,